Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Gothic 2 Night of the Raven, and we last left off as we were about to talk to Samuel.
Hey!
Ah, a new face. What do you want, rum or something stronger?
Francis.
I want to talk to you about Francis.
Just don't mention that wannabe captain. He sits on his fat ass all day acting important. We'd all like to know what the hell the captain was thinking when he put him in command here. What do you want from that prig?
Get into Greg's
I
hut.
must get into Greg's hut.
Really? To do what?
I need a bandit's armor.
Ha ha! Francis will never agree to let you go into the hut so that you can nab a few of Greg's things. Unless
Yes?
you've got something he really wants. I know that Francis has hidden something in an abandoned mine in the canyon. Once, when we were on guard duty together and he dozed off as always, he went on about it in his sleep. I've no clue what he buried there, but maybe it's so important to him that he'll let you into the hut to get it back. When the captain comes back and finds some of his things are missing, he'll have Francis's hide for it.
Okay. Well, what's new in the camp?
What's new in the camp?
Nothing much has been happening here since Greg left. Morgan and most of his boys been just hanging around and boozing all day. The only one who does anything at all is Henry. He and his boys are building the palisade. It's high time for Captain Greg to come back and give that Francis a good swift kick in the ass.
Okay. What else have you got?
What else have you got?
I can get you anything a pirate needs in order to survive.
Okay. Basically booze. So yeah, what was the guy's name? Robert Newton? That was the actor from the movie Treasure Island back in the 50s, 60s, whenever it was. I want something stronger.
I want something stronger.
Ah, a seeker. I'm always after new recipes myself. Decent booze should be clear and strong and burn your throat like liquid fire. You don't find that very often. But I'm talking too much. You want a drink? Here, my own recipe. How do you like that? I call it hasty herring.
Ooh, impressive.
You can say that again. You wouldn't happen to know a good recipe for booze yourself. If you do, you must tell me. Want another?
We're actually gonna buy.
Rather vile.
We're gonna buy 10 of them.
Give me some of your hasty herring.
Rather vile muck, but effective.
So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These basically act like mini speed potions, and you can buy an infinite amount of them, which is great. Now, here's a little secret. I played half an hour on the last, the last 30 minutes I've been spent playing, and I forgot to record. So, yep, I did it again. Am I retarded? Yes, I am. This is the second time I've made this mistake. And just for a change of pace, instead of exploring the beaches near the pirates, we are actually gonna spend some time exploring the canyon to our north. Next episode, we're gonna explore the beaches, because there are some interesting things there to find. Now, let's see. There are a few mobs in this canyon. Semi-dangerous mobs. And one of them is this razor over here, for example. That can easily be killed with just a couple of ice lances. Okay.
Nothing to plunder.
Now, the mobs in this canyon are basically razors or their equivalent. Some rats, some wolves, orcs. And there is a troll at one point. But the most interesting
Nothing to
thing
be had there.
in this canyon area, there's a mansion we're gonna explore, and there's also a path towards the swamp. And I really like the fact that, you know, Jarkandar is one map. It's not even a large map. Really, you're infighting. That's interesting. You're stealing my experience right now. No, you don't. You just stole my experience. I am not happy now. To the chompers. That's 240 experience I will not get back. I will not forgive this. But I'm not gonna load the game anyway,
Nothing
because
there.
I think this is part of the Gothic experience, seeing mobs infight with each other. Where did you come from? Okay. Now let's see, what do we have? Let's start using some of these fire nettles and maybe even the fireweed we have. We have a lot of plants we should start using between fights, because I kind of want to save my potions for the Valley of Mines, because the Valley of Mines is a resource intensive area. Now let's see, what do we have? Bunch of meadow berries and plants I'm gonna pick off screen. Took a while to draw my weapon there, sorry. So yeah, as I was saying,
Nothing to plunder.
this I like the fact that they have different biomes in Jarkandar. It's a pretty diverse map, and that's actually pretty awesome. Now let's pop a hasty herring. Looks dangerous, effects unknown, probable side effects. Yep, sounds like modern day medicine to me. Everything has a side effect these days. Okay, what do we have here? A campfire that seems to have been used recently, because we have some fresh coals and some fried meat, so somebody has been here recently. Now, one of the reasons we're going into this cave is because of... Well, not gonna spoil it. Just gonna clear the cave, but not gonna...
Nothing there.
We're not gonna dig exactly to a certain spot in this cave. Not just yet. Come on. One more crit. Okay, thank you. It was a quick fight. And I love the fact that when you have these speed potions turned on,
Nothing there.
the game is much smoother. It's a real shame we do not have a sprint button. Okay. Because in combat, actually,
Nothing to be had
this
there.
speed is noticeable. You can outmaneuver your enemies with a speed potion.
Nothing there.
So we're not gonna dig at this X. We are, however, gonna loot these mushrooms. I also ate some mushrooms off screen earlier, so we are 3 mushrooms short of increasing our mana by 5. But I'm gonna wait until we get 50 more mushrooms so we can increase our mana by 10. Okay, healing herb. Okay, let's start using up some of these healing plants, because we have a ton of healing plants at our disposal. And meadow berries, and healing roots, and healing herbs, and everything that relates to healing. And if I'm not mistaken, there are 3 tablets I have not read yet. Yep. Really? Oh, that's interesting. So that happened because I started reading the tablet exactly as the speed potion wore off. We can easily fix that by equipping and unequipping our weapon to cancel the animation. Okay, so that's 45 extra life points for us. We are becoming a total badass right about now. So yeah, so many plants. I really want to get rid of them because I want to save up my healing potions for the Valley of Mines. I know for a fact it's going to be a very intensive... There's going to be a lot of intensive fights in the Valley of Mines where we're going to burn through dozens of healing potions in half an hour. Okay. Desert rats. Reskinned rats, which are slightly stronger and give more XP. Okay, more healing plants. And a healing herb and a potion in the distance. Okie dokie. Love this area though. Love the fact that they have so much diversity in this expansion. This is how an expansion should actually look like. Actual content, man. Not things that should have been in the game like DLCs are nowadays, but actual content. Okay, so what do we have? A pack of 4 wolves over here. Fortunately, wolves are basically no threat to us at this point in the game. They are at best a minor annoyance. Okay. Wolves are dead. Bunch of berries over here. We are gonna loot these berries off screen. Okay, let's eat some more healing. Actually, let's eat some... Yeah, healing herbs heal us faster because they give 20 HP. At one point, I am gonna start healing off screen a lot and just gonna flip page between fights, so fights will be slightly smoother. Okay, we have a couple of orc warriors in the distance now. This is an orc camp in the distance. Let's see. Do we have... I think 4 ice lances are enough to kill 1 orc warrior. Yep, 4 ice lances is the magic number for 1 orc warrior. We're gonna melee his body. And I know orc fights are really boring because we're basically abusing their overhead attacks. They will be slightly smoother and faster when we max out two-handed weapons. And we're basically gonna be doing crit after crit after crit.
Nothing to be had there.
Orcs will go down pretty fast at that point in the game. Now, we are at an intersection right here. To the left is a mansion. To the right is an arch that leads to the north of the... Ooh, there are some...
Nothing to be had there.
chompers in the distance. Leads to the north of the canyon. Let's kill the chompers first. Okay, so stacking them up. Okay, I think that's my cat meowing right now because he's hungry. Okay, let's kill these mantids. Oh yeah, I promised I would make a Loki montage video, right? And I will. I'm gonna probably upload it on Monday, maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's upload it on Monday. It's Sunday right now for me. So this is an orc camp to our left, and I am gonna avoid the orc camp for now. We are gonna revisit this place.
Nothing to be had there.
Eventually, but we're not gonna do so alone. Okay, let's use up one of these thingies to draw him in. Now, got a quick save over here because orcs have a
Nothing there.
pretty high aggro range, unfortunately. And is there a way? Nope. I'm trying not to aggro that orc over there in the distance. Or the shaman for that matter. I can aggro this chomper. And the orcs, 3 orcs to our right. Okay, let's make sure we have enough mana for this fight, first and foremost. Eat up this lovely blue elder that right now is useless. It's not used for any other potion. Now, let's see. We can probably take out the first orc using magic. 2 more, okay. Now let's make sure we are as close to max HP as possible because this is not going to be an easy fight.
Nothing there.
I'm guessing the 2... Yep, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. Where did those 2 orcs go anyway? Okay. We can kill one with magic. Really? You got bugged in the corner? Ha! That's interesting. Can we waste our fireball on you then? Okay, let's stop having fun and just kill him. Because they do actually do a surprising amount of damage. Even with good armor. Okay. And take care not to aggro the pack to our left.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Okay. And I think this was the dangerous part. There is one more orc over... Oh, a couple of orcs actually. Well, in that case, let's pop some healing herbs. Pop some quick healing herbs. Or some digger's meat. And let's try to draw those two orcs in. Some fireweed, sure. We should be also pretty close to leveling up if we haven't leveled up already. Okay, let's unequip this firebow because it's utterly pointless. Let's see, can we pop 3 ice lances? Is that guy under the... Yep. That orc is actually under the world. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So that orc is actually under the world. Huh. Go figure. So I figure if we leave the area and return, he is gonna fix his position on the map.
Nothing there.
This is my theory. Or we can go to a lower elevation. Hopefully he'll pop up. No? No popping up? Okay. Then let's leave the area. See what happens afterwards. Well, all games have these kinds of bugs, right? Bethesda games especially. Jesus freaking Christ. I really don't even get it why people still buy Bethesda games and Ubisoft games. They're not even games anymore. They're more like products that tick a few boxes and are shipped so quickly. They're always buggy. They're always rushed. They are ridiculously expensive. I really do not understand why people keep paying money for these things. I mean, I played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. Best Assassin's Creed games in my opinion. But anything else after that point... Okay, so he fixed himself. That's exactly what I wanted to know. Okay. And it's good that it's nighttime because it's gonna be dark in the mansion anyway. Heavy orc axe. Now that camp
Nothing
is way depleted at this point, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, let's eat some more fireweed. Quickly recover our mana. And you can actually see how fast our mana resources are going. Just a few fights and we're gonna run out of plants pretty soon. Then we're gonna have to rely on mana potions. And those are gonna go... We're gonna chug them like students chug beer at a college party. Okay, so this mansion is actually pretty challenging in the sense that it has a few interesting enemies. One of them is this Fire Devil, which is basically a reskinned Shadow Beast that is particularly sensitive to an Ice Lance. Use anything else than an Ice Lance and you're gonna have a pretty tough fight on your hands.
Nothing there.
Okay. Let's lockpick these lovely chests. See what booty we have. So right, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay. Pretty unimpressive stuff for so many broken lockpicks. Maybe you have a better life energy. Strength is nice. Strength is good. Okay. Let's read the tablets since we just got them. Stone tablet of strength. And life energy. Recover a bit of our mana. And we should pop a light scroll pretty soon. So there are basically two paths. Two pathways to the left and right. Okay, let's pop a light scroll. What do we have? It doesn't really matter if you go left or right. There are gonna be monsters in either locations.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
The key. I think the key is on the shaman in the camp. Right? Oh, this is gonna be a tough fight. Ooh, almost dead. Run away! Run away! Run, run, run. Okay, let's actually have an idea. Let's lead them on a merry chase. Let's see, if we go over here, pop a heavy healing spell. Yep, that did the job. And he's probably stuck at the entrance, right? Right? Come on. Seriously? Seriously. Well, we might as well try to use a Windfist on you. Ah, that actually did a surprising amount of damage. I usually avoid using Windfist because it's one of those meh spells in the game. If enemies die to fall damage, you don't get credited the experience for killing them. And that's why I avoid using a Windfist, but in this case, gotta make some exceptions.
Nothing there.
Okay, so we cannot go to the right, but we can go to the left. The key to go to the right door is, I think, on the Orc Shaman over there, or maybe on
Nothing
its...
there.
whatchamacallit? He has a chest in his Orc tent. Okay, and one more. So we have another Fire Devil in the distance. Okay. Who is not a problem for us at all at this stage. So we used up our heaviest healing spell. We have 2 heal medium wound spells left and a few light ones. So Stone Sentinel to the right. So I rather trade
Nothing there.
health instead of mana at this point, because mana is way more precious than we can imagine. At least the way I did the math, we're gonna run out of mana way before we run out of healing items in the game. So that's why I'm taking a lot of fights in melee. And one more. Now let's see. Can we see what's there in this room without entering the room? So I am curious. If I pop a Windfist through the wall, it should technically hit him. Yep, it did.
Nothing there.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so what do we have right here? A scroll. Some lovely potions. It's a ball lightning spell. What do we have? What do we have? A gold coin. A few gold coins. There is actually also a gold coin, if I'm not mistaken. If we enter Marvin mode and we enter the free cam mode, I think there's a gold coin under this. Yep. We're actually gonna get that gold coin. I'm gonna show you how. So, because only the guardians of the dead could call the ancestors, their absence hurts deeply. Without the counsel of the ancestors, we are at the mercy of our people. The healers were sent to seal the portal and destroy the key. Only Adanos knows what happened to them or if they even achieved their goal. The warrior caste has been destroyed by the wrath of Adanos. The heart of the old warrior prince is broken. Only the remaining priests raise hopes and preach constantly of the rebirth of our once magnificent city. However, we, the scholars, know the bitter truth. Jarkandar has fallen and will fade in the river of time. Okay, so this is basically a history of what happened. I think this is the House of the Scholars, and that's the yellow tablet we were looking for. Redimes was imprisoned forever in the Temple of Adanos, but the power of the sword was not broken. Its influence had become too great. The killings in the streets would not stop. The wrath of Adanos ended everything. The sea raised itself over Jarkandar and flooded the whole city. Only the temples and structures in higher places were left almost untouched. The few who survived this catastrophe no longer had the strength to rebuild the city, and thus the fate of Jarkandar was sealed. Okay, so Adanos basically swept everything away with a flood, which is reminiscent of something in our own history. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna show you how we can reach that gold coin over there. So the way we want to do this, we need to go outside and position ourselves on a certain level. Now let's see. I think this is the level. We enter crouch mode, sneak mode, and we teleport ourselves right under that gold coin, and we just got it. That's exactly how you can get the gold coin. Oh, wrong way. Okay, this was the correct way. Now we're gonna close cheat mode. And that's for the completionists out there, the people who want to make sure they loot everything. Now let's read that Yellowstone tablet. What was it? What was the Yellowstone tablet? It's an old stone tablet, the Yellowstone tablet. I, who was against the decision of the free, built the first trap, and only I know the correct doorway. Cryptic. We need more information to decipher that, don't we? Okay, so we know we cannot open that door, and it's already nighttime, so I think this is gonna be an excellent moment to end the video right here. Off screen, I'm gonna just loot the plants. I am actually curious. Yeah, so I was saying, the key is on the leader of the horde, and we're not gonna kill him just yet. Instead, we are gonna, let's see what time it is, 9:47. We are gonna explore the other side of this canyon, specifically towards the north. And we're gonna end the video right here. In the next video, we're gonna explore what's left of the canyon, go into a huge cave system, explore only a part of it until we reach the exit, and then we're gonna just go back to the pirate camp. And yeah, that's gonna be the plan for the next episode. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go and edit a video of my cat. So it's gonna be fun. I gotta look up all the videos I've made with Loki and try to do an interesting montage of him. So let's save the game right here. Gonna see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching as always, and remember, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers guys, and take care of yourselves.